Yo, what is up, YouTube? Be right back. I'm at Starbucks right now. Excuse me. It's more sweetener. Sweetener.
You want it sweetened?
Yeah.
After I do chocolate, you go to dishes.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm just at Starbucks. I'm trying to there's this tea, like it's too bitter. I need some more flavoring. Yeah, crash on the boosted board, yo. But right now, check this out. You want to hear the worst part of the whole thing? I'm just at Starbucks trying to charge up my booster board so I can keep riding. You know why? Because it's easier to ride it than it is to walk. So I'm just trying to charge up so I can get ready to keep on moving. But the crazy thing about it, guys, is when it happened, I didn't vlog it because it happened today. And I didn't vlog it, so I kind of feel bad because right after it happened, like I was so thinking about making another type of video that I did. Like I said, I just didn't vlog it. But I knew I would live stream it later in the day. But today was a crazy day. Like I had a lot of stuff going on. I was switching Airbnbs, and then okay, so you guys want to hear about the crash? You don't want to hear about all the random stuff I did today. So the crash was like this. Okay, I'm in Staten Island. I had just checked into the new Airbnb. And is it really noisy in the background? Because I'm gonna leave in a second. But I just checked into the new Airbnb, and I was riding around the area, just seeing what's around. And I come up to this really big hill, and oh my gosh, it was like one of those California, like San Francisco style hills. So I'm going down. It's noisy. I'll leave in a minute. So I'm just going downhill, right? And I'm like, oh. And then I get to the bottom, not to bottom, I get like to the midpoint, and I'm like, yo, I can't stop, you know what I mean? So what do? Because I'm approaching a stop sign, and I don't know for sure if the stop sign, I'm actually gonna go outside now, guys. I don't know for sure if the stop sign is, I don't know if it's like a three-way stop, or is it just a stop for me, so I didn't know if cars are coming. So what do? I just bail off the board. And when I bailed off the board, like I tried to outrun the board, because I wasn't going that fast. I wasn't going fast at all. Like I've literally bailed off the board at at least 15 miles an hour. I bailed off the board and had no problems, you know? I mean, it hurt the crap out of my shins, but I didn't fall. This time I was going a whole lot slower than that. Like I was going, I don't know, maybe 10 miles an hour, because I was at the bottom of the hill and the board was braking, but it just wasn't braking fast enough because this was like a really big hill. It's a really bad idea that I decided to bum this hill, but I didn't want to walk down it, you know? So how else am I going to get down? I'm going to take the hill, you know? So that's pretty much what happened. 1 second, I got to stick my charger in my backpack, and then we're going to go for a ride. No, I don't have and also the first aid kit came in handy, by the way. Because I was able to stitch myself up. It burns like crazy right now. It burns like crazy. Definitely doesn't feel good. You guys like my shirt? Boosted. Yeah, they serve beer on the Staten Island ferry. Actually, a lot of people are drunk on that ferry. Okay, where's my remote? Oh, thanks. Yeah, the Boosted Board ambassador hooked me up with this. I got to hang out with him last night. During the stream. You know one problem? I'm not gonna be able to do all of this because I need one hand for this, and I also need one hand for the controller. So let me figure out where I'm gonna, and I need a hand for the tea. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put the tea. I think I can stick this in this bottled water holder here. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And then I can just skate somewhere and sit down where it's not like super noisy. And while I also can't charge the board. It's a beautiful day out here, man. Let's see. Does that look better? Yeah, that does look better. So are you staying in New York now? Yeah, I guess so. I'm staying in New York for a little bit. I'm gonna leave in like 2 weeks, just to let you guys know. I'm gonna go back to California, so that'll be fun. But that's not gonna be for another couple weeks. I gotta get a bank card, so I gotta get a credit card or some sort of card so I can book a flight. I think Delta Airlines take PayPal, but the problem with PayPal is I don't want to take Delta because I'm not going to be able to fly back. I don't want to talk about that right now. Take the train back. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the train back. The train will be fun. It'll take a minute though. It definitely won't be a quick journey. I guess the T's okay back there. Look at this, I crashed on the booster board and I'm like right back at it. And my leg like hurts like hell right now. But I'm still right back at it. Yo, it's like chilly. Well, not chilly, but just on the board, you know? I did bring a jacket. Of course I brought a jacket. If I was wearing jeans today, I probably wouldn't have skinned my leg up so bad. But yeah, it's pretty skinned up. Like it was white underneath. It looked on the gross side. Oh, this guy cruising, man. Okay, I'll read the comments in a second. I'm just gonna pay attention. Whoa. That's windy. We'll go to Union Square. Is that cool? Let's go head over to Union Square. Let's sit in the park and chill. Almost, let's check out some of these comments. Beat Hot Drums, thanks a lot for the first aid kit. It really came in handy today. I'll tell you guys about the crash in a second. I did tell the story already, but I was like really distracted sitting in that Starbucks. Like it was just so much going on. So I'll tell you guys in a second. This biker is fast, yo. I'm cruising 20 miles an hour right now, and he is ahead of me. Big bump. Ugh. Don't open that door. Oh man, it's chilly. It is chilly. Woo! I'm just gonna go over in the park. If I get over there, it won't be so windy. Oh, that's funny. This girl's this lady, her dress is flying up. You can see all her underwear. She's wearing some red joints. And the park is packed right now, yo. The park is on lit. Let's get up in this joint where it's warm. Huh? A what?
You got your booster board fixed?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Still have the cool wheel?
I still got the cool wheel, yeah. I'm just doing a little live stream right now.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
What you shooting on? Is that the
A6000.
Oh, A6000?
Gringer is a famous photographer.
You what?
Famous photographer. I'm with him. We're just practicing some shots. He's got a great camera.
Oh wow. It's pretty cool. Well, I got a live stream going. I'm gonna go sit over here and finish it. Alright, I'll see you. Yo, I don't know what's up with the boosted board crew. I gotta find them. I'm not a part of the group anymore. Sorry, the footage is super shaky right now. I'm gonna sit down in a second. Wow, the grass area is open. They're too expensive though. What's too expensive? Airbnbs? I don't know why I just said Airbnbs. Oh wow, look at this. Actually, if I go over there, I can actually sit at a table. I'm gonna do that. I think the park closes soon. It just seemed to be too good to be true for it to be open. Let's read some comments. What's up, where's the BB? I bet you guys are like tripping out. Like, you click on the video because I crashed my boosted board and then you see me riding it. Yeah, but believe me, my leg hurts like crazy now. It didn't really hurt at all when I fell though. Didn't really hurt at all. And the board, it just kind of flew away. It didn't really go far away. But you know how it is when you lose a skateboard, it kind of goes flying, you know? All right, I'm gonna stop over here. Yes. Won't be able to charge, but it won't be loud and noisy. And I got Starbucks. Oh, it feels so good to sit down. All right, I am here in action. Do I got some smudgy on the window on the screen? I don't. They pay for themselves after a while. They definitely do pay for themselves after a while. They definitely do. Go to Harlem when you leave New York. Yeah, I am gonna go up to Harlem, but the thing about Harlem is just really far from where I'm staying. Before I was staying in Washington Heights and I would skate through Harlem like quite often, but to get to Washington Heights, to get to Harlem where I'm staying is pretty far. But I do have a train pass. That sucks about crashing is that you lose total confidence when you go out and ride. Well, no, I didn't lose total confidence I haven't lost total confidence because what I did was kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Like I'm just being honest. Like the hill was just too big. Like it was just too big. Kind of brought it on myself. Like I just wanted to try it anyway. Did any of you guys manage to get Shin to get a I don't know what this pre-order is. What up? What up, Beehive Drums? Still out doing my thing. About to go to Trade Center 34, walk down the pylon. It takes 4 days on the Amtrak. What's wrong with 4 days to get from New York to San Francisco? Someone else told me that too. They said, "Oh man, it's gonna take you it's not gonna take a couple days. It's gonna take like 5 or 6 days." And I'm like, and it can take a week for all I care. Could you do a redo and let people know the minimum order with a 5-day deadline? Oh, you're talking about the t-shirts? Beehive Drones, can you do a redo and let people know that? Yeah, I gotta check on the t-shirt site because I haven't checked on it in a couple days. It's very new. Oh, the shirts. Oh gosh, it's very new to me, and I haven't even ordered a t-shirt yet because I don't have a card. So that's one problem I have, and I should have went to the bank today because the problem is it's like I don't have a card now, but then I'm staying at this new Airbnb. So I was gonna go to the bank today and give them that address so the card would go to that Airbnb. But my day just was just really different. Like after crashing, I went back to the Airbnb and I had to fix a belt, and it just took a whole lot longer than expected. So my day got really oh wow, so no shirts are being printed. Oh, I have to look into that. I have to look into that because this is my first time using this site, and I don't know. I was questionable about a couple things, and when I went on YouTube and tried to figure out more stuff about Teespringer, and the videos that I found were people that were doing really large quantities, and people making $20,000 a month. And those videos aren't really gonna help me, so I gotta go and figure that out. Or maybe if there's a way for me to bring the minimum down. Did it refund the money, or what did it do? I'm curious because this is a new deal for me. I feel that the colors are weird. Why is that? Is it because this camera smudge? Okay, that looks a whole lot better actually. Did you just cop some Gucci flip-flops? Do you still have the VW Jetta? No, the VW Jetta is long gone. I haven't had that car in so long. That was 2 years ago. I'm so glad I don't have that car. That car was so much fun to drive. But I don't need a car. I don't need a car. I mean, it was expensive. And the thing is, it wasn't like the car was like really expensive, but like if you ever have any problems with a freaking hybrid, especially a VW, and it's not going to be cheap, put it like that. It's not going to be like a Prius, you know? And Priuses aren't exactly cheap either, you know? Look at that hair. Put me a head on, yo. Alright, so I'll tell this story about crashing on the boosted board. Yeah, I have heard about cargo. Okay, so me crashed on the boosted boards. This is what happened. So I just checked into the other Airbnb, right? And I'm just out like riding in the neighborhood. And there's this big hill. I cruise up this hill. And when I mean a big hill, I'm talking about as I'm getting like towards the top of the hill, the boosted board is like going really, really slow, okay? Because the hill's just that big. I mean, it's kind of topping out the board. So I'm getting all the way at the tip top and the board is like crawling. Like, I'm like, dang. So I ride down that hill. Bad idea, like really bad idea. I ride down that hill and see, when you ride down a hill that steep, like there's a couple things you can do. You can give it no momentum when you go down the hill, and that's better than giving it momentum. You know what I mean? And when I bombed this hill, I gave it momentum. So I didn't just stop and then start to roll like I was riding, you know, and then I started to roll and I'm like, holy crap, this is bigger than I thought. So I'm trying to engage the brake, and at this time, dude, it was like, it wasn't really scary, but it was just like, I have to, like, literally I thought to myself, I literally remember thinking what to do, right? What to do, because there's a stop sign. I have a stop sign, and then it's a three-way stop basically. I have a stop sign, and I don't know if these other cars actually have a stop sign, but I think it's a three-way stop. So and this was in Staten Island, by the way. This was not in the city. And there is no cars around, luckily. But this is also kind of like a really dead intersection. So I'm going downhill, and I'm freaking cruising, yo. I'm like slowing down, right? So I engage the trigger. I'm slowing down. Whoa. I didn't know the board was on. Let me cut the board off. So I'm engaging the trigger, and as I'm going down, like the board's slowing down, and then I lost a belt, right? I popped a belt or something. And then I remember taking my finger and going all the way down, and it was like, like it wasn't like the board wasn't responding. The board was responding, but it just wasn't doing anything. It was just like I was going way too fast. And then I thought, okay, what to do? And then I said, jump off. So I jumped off, right? And when you bail the board, you know, what happens is usually you want to outrun the board, you know, and you want to stay on your feet. But by this being a hill, like coming down like that, now I've done this before. Like I've actually done this on a more deadlier hill. Like I did this maybe 2 months after I had the boosted board. I was in Oakland, and I was bombing this hill that was even bigger than this hill. And somehow I was able to outrun and not fall on the ground. But in this, I don't know, in this scenario, I was just running, and then I just fell. Like I just fell, and then I got back up really fast, because when you're going speeds that fast, you can fall, and it's easy to get right back up because your body is already moving that fast anyway. Like I've actually seen people crash on a electric skateboard. Literally, they're going 20 miles an hour, they crash, they roll over, and all of a sudden they're standing back up on their feet as if they never even hit the ground. And that's because your body's just moving, and then it's kind of hard to just come to a complete stop, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I just got right back up, and I was like, oh crap. And then I just got back on the board, and I noticed, okay, I got a broken belt here. So, you know, I got a broken belt and I'm surrounded by all these big hills, you know? So it's not like I can just go riding anymore. But I was really close to the Airbnb when that happened. So I just went back, put the board on charger, and then performed surgery on the belts and install another working belt. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I did TaskRabbit today. So today was like a fat day on TaskRabbit. I worked for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I made like, I think $93 or something like that. $94. Like really, really good on TaskRabbit today. For the short amount of hours that I worked, you know. If you go faster than 15 miles an hour, it's a good idea to wear a full face helmet regardless of the device. No, I agree. I agree. Dang, I crashed 3 weeks ago. Fucked up my foot, knees, right elbow, hands, and shoulders. Whoa. You had a boo-boo, man. How did you fall? Because, dude, what I did was kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, but like I said, I didn't know I was gonna crash. But like, it was just a really big hill, and I haven't been around no hills like that in a minute. You know. I do need a haircut. You tumbled. Oh man, tumbling is no fun. I was going full throttle and hit a big rock on the street. How big was that rock? Or was it like... That's scary, yo, because honestly, when I'm going full throttle, rocks is not what I'm afraid of. Like, I'm more afraid of... Well, this is just my situation where I'm riding right now. When I'm going that fast, I'm more afraid of, like, people jumping out in front of me, or possibly there's something wet in the street that could be oily, you know, because that could literally send you crashing down like really fast if you hit an oil spot in the street, you know. Oh, about the size of my palm. Oh, well, you know what? If you hit something that big, like, yeah, if you see something like that, you're gonna have to if you see something that big, man, you're gonna have to like come to a complete stop or swerve it if you can. But it sounds like in your situation you couldn't swerve it, because man, if you see something that big, like, I wouldn't even attempt it unless it's like I don't know, unless it's like a paper cup or something, you know, like something you know you can roll over and crush. But you're not gonna roll over no cup and crush it. Like, no, you're not gonna roll over a rock and crush it. Holy crap. Yeah, you gotta avoid stuff like that. And another thing you really have to avoid is, oh, it was dark out, you didn't see it. That's one thing about riding at night. Like, in the daytime, I always see really dangerous spots in the street where, like, there's like a big gap like that big, and it's like that deep, and that's deep enough to, you know, get a skateboard wheel stuck and send you flying. But you just kind of have to pay attention. Like, you have to be really good at multitasking to be a good electric skateboard rider in the city, because you got to look everywhere, you know? You got to look around you, you got to look behind you, and then you got to look on the ground. And when you're driving in a car, I mean, you do those things, but you don't really pay attention to the ground so much, because you got 4 really nice pumped up air tires, you know, and it makes the ride really, really smooth. Let's see the damages, my guy. Okay. So it's my leg. That's what it looks like. I don't want to take it off. Maybe I'll do it later, because it's burning like crazy right now. It's burning like a fire, yo. Oh, it's burning like a fire. Somebody's playing some good music over there. Yeah, I heard about Heather crashing. But you know what? It's a part of the sport. Like, you're gonna crash. You're gonna have boo-boos. You just don't want to get hit by a car, you know? Because that'll be more than a crash. That'll be like death. Because you can't fight against a car. But honestly, you can roll up and down the street all day, believe it or not. You really can. Like, I mean, just hearing stories of skateboarders crashing at 25 miles an hour, and it's like, you just got up and just went back riding? Yeah, I just got right back up and went back riding. I don't know how you do that, but okay. But I've definitely heard of it. Like, people crashing 20 miles an hour. It really depends on how you fall. Like, you just don't want to crash in traffic, I guess. But yo, I'm not gonna stop. I'm still gonna be riding. I'm about to go riding now. Dave just texted me. Make sure you clean that with alcohol daily. Wear bandages for a few days. It heals faster. Yeah. Who donated for Hurricane Harvey? Who donated for Hurricane Harvey? I haven't donated for Hurricane Harvey. Who? Send me a link, and I'll donate for Hurricane Harvey. Like, you know, honestly, this may sound kind of crazy, but a lot of times when there's like stuff going on in the news, like, I don't really follow it that much because the news to me is YouTube, you know? Is what's in my news feed is what I'm gonna see. And I have followed just a little bit of the Hurricane Harvey story, but it's kind of interesting how I'm following it. I'm following it through another YouTuber who makes vegan food, you know? And she's like, you know, she was helping out, volunteering, and she was showing some of the damage. So that's all I saw of Hurricane Harvey. Like, I haven't saw any of the Fox News or CNN. So it's kind of like I really haven't really known about it except for what I've seen from the YouTuber's name is Fully Raw Christina. Like, that's all I've seen of Houston, and you know, I think she's probably doing a better job than CNN, you know. What happened to the crew, man? The crew's still around. I don't know. The crew's getting really big, and the bigger that the crew is, the more attention we draw, and it's just growing too big, you know. We almost need to meet up at one location, and then split in separate groups, because when you have too many people together, like, it's hard to. It takes you longer to go from point A to point B. It takes you a whole lot longer, and then it takes you longer to set up. Like, it's just a mess. Like, when you have 5 people and they're out skateboarding, and they go to a Starbucks, so easy for 5 people to just walk in, you know, plug up, and then just sit down and, you know, get something to drink, get something to eat. But when you have 25 people, okay, and you're trying to go to a Starbucks, it takes a whole lot longer to charge up. Like, you know, someone's got to pull out a power strip, and we got to put the boards over here, and now we've just made the line really, really long when maybe it wasn't a line to begin. You know what I mean? And then now we take up the half of the place, and it's just a mess when you have a lot of people. And then another problem about having a lot of people, you have different, where are you? Just got on my phone. You have different people who are at different levels, you know. You have beginners out there, and then you also have, you know, people that ride all day, you know, like me. So it's different. And then when you have 30 people, literally 30 people will take up 4 blocks in traffic. You know, when you have 5 people, you guys can stay within the same block. So you can ride 50 blocks together, you know what I mean? Versus riding 50 blocks with 30 e-boarders, you're gonna be stopping like every 10 blocks, every 15 blocks, every 20 blocks just to group everyone up. So that's my reason. If you take Amtrak, bring snacks. I don't think they have many food options. They don't have many food options on the train. You know what I was thinking about? I was even thinking about, see, the train would be really cool because it would be the train. But the problem with the train is, like, you don't really get off anywhere, you know? And I would be starving for a couple days. Maybe the train would, like, stop at, like, a random place for, like, 30 minutes, and I can, like, get off of the train and, like, go get Chipotle or something, if there's a Chipotle around. Or get Taco Bell or something like that, if there's a Taco Bell around. But you're right, what am I going to eat? Like, I'm going to be starving. I'll definitely take food. The train makes stops at different places. So do they usually stop for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes at a particular location? Because if they can stop for 20 or 30 minutes, that's like enough for me to like literally jump on the boosted board and go somewhere. Well, 30 minutes maybe. Or maybe they would stop someplace where there was like a food court around, like really close. Because I've taken buses like all around the country before. And usually when the bus stops, it'll stop at like a place where there's like, you know, a couple different food options, you know. About the t-shirt Teespring sent to me. Sharks, the campaign you purchased another day and I didn't reach the goal, so it won't be printed. You've reserved the payment automatically. Oh, wow. So, okay, looks like I'm going to have to, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't know that, I didn't know how the site worked. I was new at it. What I will do is I'll try to figure it out. I'll email them and see if I can launch another campaign and have maybe less shirts. I thought maybe more people would buy shirts. But maybe I can lower that, the minimum requirement amount. Maybe I can lower it. What's good, Jermaine? Are you planning to leave NYC? If so, when? I'm gonna leave in like less than 2 weeks. Don't worry, I'll definitely get the shirts back up. Like, I'll get them back up. I will donate to Hurricane Harvey. GoFundMe that Jay Ellis or Heather just. Yeah, I think GoFundMe actually would be better than the Red Cross, you know, because it's actually going to people who are affected in that area. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to answer a message really fast. 1 second. Y'all still here? Yo, y'all still here? Yeah, y'all still here. Y'all still around. I'm back. I just had to respond to David and tell him where I was at. And then I had to respond to a TaskRabbit gig. Someone's trying to hire me for tomorrow, but I already have a job tomorrow. Then I had close to 40 people in the live stream, and now when I took that little pause, half of the people left. I was wondering if sending first aid kits caused the accident. Maybe. Maybe, but like I don't, no big deal. Like I say, it wasn't a smart idea what I did. Like the hill was really big. And maybe if I wouldn't have broke a belt, it was a big hill. Like I wouldn't do that all the time. I got 3 bars on the board. How did you fall? I was trying to bomb a hill that was way too big. Like way too big. And I broke a belt. Like I literally broke a belt on the boosted board. Like I snapped the belt. Like pop. I didn't hear it like go pop. Like I just noticed after I got back. I noticed it after I got up off the ground, got the board, and got back on the board because I was in a location where, come on, I don't want to walk like all these hills. What do I look like walking? So I just picked up the board and I was like, crap, just broke a board. That's like the worst when you crash and then you break a belt. I just said I broke a board, but I meant to say I broke a belt. It's like the worst, like, cause you get up and you're just like, I can't even ride away, you know. It's a mess. No big deal. No big deal. Like I'm not really worried too much. But like I said, like I didn't put it in my vlog today, and I kind of feel a little weird about not putting it in my vlog. Cool. I don't know. I thought something was going on weird right there. Sorry, I got really distracted. How did she fall? Oh, I just answered that. Yo, Alex, what you up to right now? Alex, like, do you ever come to the city anymore, or did you just get a job like in the Bronx? Because I see if you get a job in the Bronx, like, why come all the way to the city? Alex, you still in the live stream? Alex probably dipped out. Yeah, he probably dipped out. Happy birthday, Alex. How come Facebook didn't tell me today was your birthday? Oh, there he is. You okay? And do you keep extra gear with you? Yeah, I do, but I don't wear knee pads. I was thinking about getting knee pads, but yeah, I don't have knee pads. Knee pads would have been perfect for me, yo. If I would have had knee pads on, like, I wouldn't have this problem at all. I'd be chilling. Maybe I should wear knee pads. What up, Alex? So when do you ever, like I said, do you ever come to the city anymore, yo? What are you doing for work? Because I know you're not doing Amazon. So what else are you doing? Or you like Kelsey, you don't want to say. I actually texted Kelsey the other day. I was like, yo, what up, Kelsey? And she's like, hey, man, what's up? How long are you in New York for? Like, that's what everyone always asks me, how long are you in New York for? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm leaving, like, X date. We should hang out. Okay, yeah, we'll hang out. Get a full face helmet. I've been selling Kiko boxes. Oh, you've been selling boxes? Oh, well, that's cool. Well, you, like I said, you ain't even got to come to the city. That works out if you don't have to come to the city, yo. I don't think Alex got people looking for him in the city. Like, who would be looking for him? Like, and if they wanted to find him, they could just go over. They could just go over there and find him. Like, I mean, no one is looking for Alex that big that they're not gonna just cross the bridge and go over there and get him. You know what I mean? Like, come on, yo. Yeah, that don't even make no sense. There's folks looking for him. They would just come over there and get you. Oh, he's a troll. I'm like dazing off over here. Have you inquired about doing Instacart since Amazon acquired Whole Foods? That's crazy. Amazon acquired Whole Foods. Like, some of the prices at Whole Foods is like cheaper now. I think that's really good. That's really good. That's a push in the right direction, man. Especially on some of that like organic foods and stuff. It's like way too overpriced at Whole Foods, man. Way too overpriced. But we'll have to see if they keep lowering prices or if they slowly bring them back up. But knowing Amazon, they'll probably lower prices, yo. Stuff's probably about to get really cheap, especially with Amazon around. That's just cool. But I believe that like Google or Apple, one of them, they're gonna get, well, probably not Apple, but probably Google is gonna try to compete with Amazon some sort of way. Now they're teaming up with Walmart, but the problem with Walmart is I don't think that Walmart is gonna be a good match for Google. Like, I really don't. Like, and it's not. I don't think that Google could just buy Walmart because Walmart's like pretty dang expensive, and why would they want to? But what I can see Google doing is like buying up some other company like that's struggling, and then they could use that for like their Google Shopping Express, because that's the only way they're going to be able to compete with Amazon. And I still don't think they're going to be able to compete with Amazon. But if they want to try, like, that's how they would do it. But I think Google Shopping Express sucks for the most part. Like, I haven't heard of people using it in New York. I've heard of a few people using Google Shopping Express in the Bay. Cryptocurrency, what's your take? Okay, so this is my deal with cryptocurrency. I'll probably make a video about this soon. As you can tell, I don't even know where to begin. We're talking about cryptocurrency here. I just don't even know where to begin. So, Bitcoin. Whenever I take the time out to try to learn about Bitcoin, you know what happens? I don't really learn much about Bitcoin. You know, I learn about all these different transactions and all of this and all of this, and I take all this information in, and I can't figure it out, okay? I can't figure it out at all. I just can't figure it out, you know what I mean? And I'm good at figuring out certain things, but this cryptocurrency thing, I can't figure out. But one thing I have noticed is this. I've noticed that the price of cryptocurrencies have been going up so much that I can't help but to invest in cryptocurrencies. But check this out, like, I don't know shit about Bitcoin. And I'm like literally buying into Bitcoin right now, and I don't know anything about it. And I'm making money off of it. It's crazy. Like, this week I've made like $75 like off Bitcoin. No, that's not a lot of money. But I've only put in like $300. And I've made $75. Think about that. $300 and you make $75 in like less than a week. Like, it's just been going up like a rock, yo. I don't know if it's gonna crash, but I'm definitely throwing more money into cryptocurrencies. So you think Whole Foods could get played by the grocery industry? I mean, you think, if Whole Foods make a strong push, if Amazon makes a strong push with Whole Foods, which they are SoCal, they could be a major player. Well, what they're trying to do is they are trying to be a major player in the food industry. Yes, they are, and Netflix, and not Netflix, but Amazon also has plans for these, like, well, they don't have plans, but they have plans to open more of these stores that they have created where you just walk in the store and you pick up things and you put them in your bag and you just walk out, and there's no cash register. So Amazon already has plans for that. And what'll probably happen is those stores will probably pop up in certain parts of the country, you know, in certain cities, you know, in certain neighborhoods. Those stores will probably start to pop up, and then you'll still have Whole Foods, you know, those large stores, and then you'll also have Whole Foods. It'll probably be some sort of like a little Amazon hub, you know. They'll probably have random stuff stocked in the back so they could do Amazon Prime even faster. You know, that I think it's a really smart idea for them. Yeah, definitely a nice return on the cryptocurrencies. Like, I was really surprised. Like, you look at a chart of Bitcoin, it's scary. It is scary, man. Like, it's up 1,000% for the year, 1,000%. That means that if you would invest $100 last year, you would have $1,000 today. Like, that's crazy, man. It is a crazy amount. Show you guys the view. Oh yeah, I'm okay. banking on Bitcoin. It's on YouTube. Oh, maybe we can see a Bitcoin crash. Everything seems to crash, you know. Yeah, but Bitcoin's going up like crazy. And then right now you got so many people throwing money into it, yo. That's why it's going up like crazy, because so many people are throwing money into it. But I don't know, it's scary. Will it have a correction? Dumb question. How do you reply to people in this chat? I would accept, but you click on their names. I don't know how to reply to people in the chat. That's a good question. Tell the girl she's going to mess up her eyesight. I don't know. I'll let her mess up her eyesight. Is it brake filled? No, it wasn't. What do you mean brake fill? On the boosted board? No, I bombed this really big hill. Bad idea. I should not have tried to ride this like massive hill that I was on, but it was a really bad idea. I was like yawning. I didn't want you guys to see me yawn, so that's why I flipped the camera around. What up, Rick? I just banged up myself. This is Union Square Park. I did crash on my board, yo. Yeah, I was trying to bomb this massive hill, and I broke a belt, and right when I got towards the bottom of the hill, I just bombed the board, you know. I just jumped off, and I lost balance and fell and like scraped up my leg here. It looks, wow, why is my hand over the camera? It looks pretty banged up. Oh, guys, I want to give you an update. So remember the Airbnb I was talking about? How I was like, yo, this is really weird. Like, I think I don't know how this situation's gonna be. Man, come to find out, the lady is like super cool, yo. The lady's super cool, and also the house, excuse me, it's full of a whole bunch of like really interesting, cool people, you know. So I think I'll have fun over there. And it's like, it also has this really nice view. Like it's I can see, like, I can look out the window and see some bridge. I don't know what bridge it is, but there's like some bridge like right out of the window. Like I could see it. It looks pretty cool. Also, when I crashed, I was wearing my helmet, and of course I didn't hit my head, because when most people crash on electric skateboards, they don't hit their head. Like, they don't. But there's that chance that you can. So that's why I rocked the helmet. I feel weird because I got my shirt, like, not my shirt, but I got this jacket on, and I see people walking around with like no shirt on, you know? It seems like a place to stay. Yeah, this place is pretty cool actually. Like, I really like this Airbnb. It's a pretty cool house, and it's like kind of cheap. It's like $400 for 2 weeks. So that would be like, you know, roughly $800 a month, you know, if you're looking at 4 weeks. But it's super cheap. Now, it is slightly farther away from the ferry station, like for real. It's probably gonna take me 50% battery to get back from the ferry station. And the other Airbnb, maybe it took like 30% battery for me to get from the ferry station back to the Airbnb. So that's the only difference. Me and my cuz are coming up to NYC next week for work. Our boys, so maybe we should meet up. Yeah, we should meet up, Rick, if I'm still around. Like, we should definitely link up. Which Airbnb? My guy You mad slow when reading the comments. Yeah, I kind of bounce around with the comments. I gotta like be walking soon because they're about to close up. Chopsticks, hold both like pencil, but only in the middle. I always wear a helmet. I always wear a helmet, yo. Also, that meant to be used inches and round. Oh, Rick. Oh, you just hit me over your number. So I guess I gotta screenshot that. Oh, Nightbot. What group are you guys in? Is that the Slack group? Cause I gotta download it. But the only reason I really haven't downloaded it because I feel that they keep changing stuff all the time. Like, you know, there's this group and then there's that group and there's this other group and then now we got the Slack group and then I don't know, in another week or two it's gonna be some other group. Like, come on guys, can't you just like make up your freaking mind? Like, why can't it just be the WhatsApp group? But I get it, like there's too many people in the WhatsApp group. Well, stop inviting people. You know, let people go on rides, but they don't have to be a part of the WhatsApp group. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. Like, I don't want to be a litter bug. Let me grab my cup. And I think, I don't know, my whole deal with the groups is I feel that they're just letting way too many people in. Like, they're letting way more people into the core groups. Like, there's even been incidences recently where people have had stuff stolen, like at the meetups and stuff. So that's another reason I don't want to go to the meetups, you know? If people are like jacking stuff, but then at the same time, like when you have 30 people at a meetup, it's a little hard to see what's going on all the time. So that's my thing, like 30 people too much. And I'm not gonna lie, like one day, like we were at this one meetup and I swear the dude running it was like 13 years old or something. And I'm not talking about the 13-year-old kid. No, he wasn't running it. There is a guy that he is 13. He comes out every once in a while. I'm not talking about him. He's really cool. But it was this other kid who was just kind of like immature, you know? And I'm like, what's up with this group? It's cool how you connect with subs and collab with other YouTube creators. Yes, it is a lot of fun. So the reason why, if you guys noticed, I didn't make a vlog today because I actually made a vlog, but I had so many things going on that I didn't have time to edit it. And I also filmed like way too much yesterday. Like I filmed too much. And usually on a normal day, I have like 20 minutes of video to chop up. Some days I'll have 8 minutes of video to chop up. That's probably gonna be like a 6-minute video. But yesterday, I had like 2 hours of video. Now believe me, like a lot of that is just gonna be not even paid attention to. It's just gonna be chopped. But like I was filming with the camera like on my chest, like pretty much half of the day I was riding, which is like a horrible idea. It's a really good idea, but at the same time, it's a horrible idea because you're gonna have so much footage. But I caught like a lot of stuff, but I just did not have time to go through it and edit it all. So I'm gonna do it tonight, and then I'll have that vlog up. Maybe this Airbnb has like somewhat decent internet, and I can upload the vlogs from there. But lately, since I've been doing 1080p, like I'm not really having that big of a problem uploading videos because 1080p is not as big as 4K. I feel like I'm just talking like crazy right now. Should I just shut up? Maybe I should read the comments. Stay near your gear and have someone trust your back. Oh, my gear? It's like my board's right here. I'm right here near it. Like my foot is like right there and my board's like right here. Oh, you're talking about at the meetups. Yeah, you're right. You do have to have someone watch your stuff all the time. Move to NYC. No, I'm going back to Cali soon. I like. Don't get me wrong. I love NYC, but I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to stay in NYC right now. I want to go back to Cali because it's just fun to go both places, yo. It's fun to get both experiences. It's fun to be on the West Coast and then be on the East Coast and then go back to the West Coast, you know? It's always a wonderful feeling when you're going to California and like you just see that crystal blue sky and you get so excited, especially if you're leaving somewhere and the weather like sucks, you know? If you're just gonna be so excited to get back. Or if you leave like just a bad situation, you're gonna be so excited to be back. And I'm actually not really leaving a bad situation, and I'm not really leaving, I don't know, I'm just excited to go back to California, that sort of thing. What are these comments? Do you have plant? I don't get that. I don't get that comment. I was supposed to meet up. What is going on over here? Let me show y'all. So my phone's about to die. And that's a problem. Because that means I'm going to have to end the stream. But wait, I have an external charger. So I can charge up and talk. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go over here and sit down. Gosh, my leg is like tingling like crazy right now, yo. Alright, I got the external battery pack. I think Dave is gonna meet me here, but I think they keep messaging me, but they don't know that I'm on live stream. So I'm just, I think they'll get the picture like when they see that I'm not responding. Because I did send Dave a message telling him I was doing a live stream at Union Square. All right, let's. Yo, so can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me? Because I want to tell the story, but if no one can hear me, like, can you hear me? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool, you can hear me. So I would say, disadvantages of living my lifestyle is, okay, I'm not exactly a minimalist. Like, minimalists are, you know, those people that could live out of one backpack. I can't exactly do that, mainly because, like, I make videos and I need, like, stuff for videos. So it's like, it can kind of be difficult to move around sometimes because, no, let me take that back. That's not difficult. Dating can be kind of bad. The reason why I say dating can be bad because a lot of people don't really just get it. They don't understand, like, sort of what I'm doing, you know? A lot of people don't get it. So dating can be kind of bad. And then, like, I don't know. Other things that really stick out. Maybe because I'm just going to different places all the time, and I'm not planning routes in one particular place, that sort of thing. Which that could be kind of bad. If you think so. I don't know. Can anyone hear me? Like when I'm not getting any comments, so I'm like, I'm just thinking. So I'm just gonna. Oh, you guys can't hear me. Okay. Cause it's just weird when I get no feedback. Cause usually people are always like talking. What is going on over there? Oh wow, we listening. Something is going on over there. A whole bunch of people are screaming. Lost cars, almost lost the charger in a crash. I'm like a mess, right? It's New York. Oh, that chick, she's like super loud, yo. Alright, I'll move. I didn't know you guys could hear. She's like hella loud. She seemed like she got a whole female. Seemed like she got a whole lot of fucking problems, right? I mean, that's one reason why I'm glad I ain't got no female right now. Cause I ain't gotta deal with no crazy girl. Let's just move right here. Is she still like hella loud? You guys can probably still hear it, right? That girl, Ellis' twin. I don't get that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I guess I did get rid of it. I don't know if the guys are gonna I don't know if they're gonna meet me here. I think I'm probably just gonna head back soon. Do I cook? I haven't cooked in a very long time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get ready to head back soon. Cause I don't know. I don't really feel like staying out like hella late tonight. And I have some things that I could do, like edit some videos, like edit the vlog from yesterday. But then I also made a vlog today too. I literally had to play loud music in front of them to see how they like it. I do that too. Well, I have done that a couple times. Just play something like really, really ghetto. Let's see. Go get something to eat. I already ate. I had falafels, French fries. The French fries here are really, really good. Saturday is my birthday party. Where's your birthday party? It's gonna be in the Bronx. Yo, when are you coming to the city? What are you doing tomorrow? Let's link up tomorrow. What is the one recent purchase that was $100 or less that improved your life? David, what up? What's one purchase that was $100 that improved my life? I don't know. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. What is up, man? Good. Yeah, I'm doing a little live streaming.
Yeah, we're waiting for a couple of guys that they're gonna show up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ariel and.
Who the hell is that? Who the hell? I thought it was a girl when you said Ariel. I was thinking, well, I thought you were Greg for a second. I thought Ariel was his wife. And I thought you were bringing his wife.
No. Greg might come out later. He's not sure yet. So.
Yeah, I crashed. Yeah, I was doing
shorts and you crashed.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, that's what I said this morning when I put the shorts on. I said I might crash. I never wear shorts.
Crazy.
Yeah, I crashed and yeah, I jumped off the board, yo.
Yeah.
Like I was going downhill, I snapped the belt. Yeah. Snapped the belt, and you know what it feels like when you have your you probably never experienced this, but when you have when you have your finger engaged and you can feel the board like you can feel the board like moving, but it's not moving, you know. It wasn't like it disconnected.
Yeah.
It was like you can feel that this is making a difference, but it's not making any difference at all. And
so one belt broke or both?
Yeah, one belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still have one break. So
Hey, but check this out. I was in Staten Island, and some of those hills are literally like San Francisco status, yo.
Yeah.
Like they're so big that, yeah, you just can't. You can't be a fool when you hit them.
Damn. Okay.
Basically, I should have stopped at the top of the hill and like slowly went down, but I cruised it. And then I got midways down, and I'm like, oh shit, I can't stop, you know.
Yeah, no.
It was like a three-way stop, you know. And there was like all these construction workers like looking at me, so I didn't want to carve like. But then no one saw me fall, you know.
Yeah. So you jumped off and then you fell?
I jumped off.
How did you fall?
I jumped off and I was trying to like run with the board.
Okay, yeah. You gotta go as fast as the board. That's
Yeah, but that wasn't working because I lost balance somehow. And then I just fell. And then when I fell, I just jumped right back up because I was moving so fast when I fell, you know. Yeah, I just hit the knee. Yeah.
Damn, man. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even tripping. Like, no big deal. Like, so fucking what?
How bad is it?
It's not bad at all. Like, it hurts like crazy. But you know what? It's burning like right now, bro. It's burning like I stuck my hand in a fireplace.
Did you put any meds on it? Like alcohol, swab, anything?
Yeah, I put some alcohol on it. It really hurt.
That's like. I hate falling like that. That's why, like.
Yeah.
It's like hell.
Falling, it's just not comfortable, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like going getting a massage, you know.
No.
So it's the opposite, actually.
Yeah, that's why you never want to fall. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to fall. Because when you fall, you mess up, yo.
But if you fall, you gotta fall the right way.
Yeah, you don't want to use your hands.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You close up and you just.
You use your hands for other stuff, you know. You don't want to fall.
You don't think it happens in like a second.
Yeah, but how I did it was like I fell, hit my knees, rolled over, and then just got the fuck right back up, like something like that. And I went grab the board, you know. And I was like, I jumped on the board, like literally, like right after it happened. I just got right back on the board.
All right, nothing happened.
And then I'm like, oh, I don't have a belt.
Yeah.
And these hills in this neighborhood are they're so big, like, man, you don't want to walk in there. You don't want to walk around. No, you have to take an Uber or a taxi.
Why didn't you like just do the braking as you went down?
I was doing that.
Oh, you were doing that?
Oh, of course.
It still wasn't enough?
Oh, the hill was too big. Like, when you ride a hill like that, you need a trample.
Wow.
You know, it was actually my fault because I needed a better board.
Damn, that's bad. You're supposed to be able to do 25%.
Hey, dude, not when you're going as fast as I was. Like, and I was trying to stop fast.
I think you didn't do, like, at the beginning, you probably were just like, alright, it's not too bad, and then.
Yeah, it was a crazy fall.
Yeah, no,
So, what were you at? Where's your battery? 4 bars?
I'm at 5 bar right now. I just literally left home. But it's, Ariel is coming from South Ferry. He's coming from Staten Island.
Who's Ariel? Is that the guy from last night?
No, he wasn't here last night. That was the guy that...
Is that the guy with the one wheel?
No. He's the guy that got ran over by a taxi. His board broke. Like, there was a crack. I don't know if you were there on that ride.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who got his board ran over by the taxi?
Yeah. Right. That's him. And, right. He just got it replaced, so he wants to ride.
So he's riding tonight. That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know he lived in Staten Island.
Yeah, he does. Maybe go home.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go early tonight. Yeah, I'm not trying to stay out all night.
And then Mike and Harrison, they're at Witchcraft, so probably where we're gonna head up next.
Who do I need to ban from the chat? Like, yo, you guys are like, I didn't know it was like this going on. I just kind of stopped paying attention to it for a minute. Hey, y'all watching this live stream, give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. And if y'all want to, y'all feeling happy, right up that super chat. I know it's Thursday. Oh man, my leg is like burning, yo. Toasty. live stream still going. Yo, I got a vlog for y'all tomorrow. So, that's all good. I can't believe I crashed and didn't even put it in the live stream. No, I can't believe I crashed and I didn't put it in the vlog. But it's cool. I didn't want to put it in the vlog. How was y'all went to yoga today?
Yeah, we did yoga.
How was your yoga?
Yoga was hot, man. That was nice.
I gotta go. I'll go with you guys sometime.
Yeah. Usually we go like 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check that out. Yoga sounds like it'd be a lot of fun.
Do it this week or next week. I'm not gonna be here this weekend.
Oh, you're not gonna be here this weekend?
I'm going to
Long Island? Yo, dang, I was literally just about to end the live stream, but Beehive Drones just hooked homeboy Jermaine up with the super chat. Thanks a lot for hooking up with the super chat, Beehive Drones. Thanks a lot for the super chat. There is someone else around. There we go. Yo, what's good? You got your board back, yo. What's going on? Nice. You got a new board.
Yeah, it looks brand new.
It does look brand new.
It does look brand new. Well, they had to replace it. I mean, they just replaced it. Yeah. You kept everything. I lost all my stickers.
Oh, man. That's cool. You've been ready to ride, huh?
Yeah, man. How much charge you got? Huh? How much charge you got? 2? Okay. You need to charge. Do you need to charge?
I'm at like 3 or 2. Yeah.
You guys want to go to like Starbucks or one of those spots?
This Starbucks down here is better.
Which one here?
Yeah, they got more plugs. This one has like...
Yeah, I didn't see that.
It's like there's literally 2 plugs.
Yeah, 2 at the corner.
Yeah, but this one has more though.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like 2 blocks down.
Yeah.
Yo, right now I'm about to end the live stream because I got to make a phone call and then we're about to go charge up our electric skateboards and get ready to go do some crazy stuff. But anyway, yo, thanks a lot for watching. Give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. Give your homeboy Jermaine a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace out, yo.